Well, good morning mga ka-Tribu. It's another exciting Wednesday. And that means it's time for a fresh episode of Straight Talk, where we bring you the stories that matter most. I'm your host, Chito Lozada. Today we're diving into the subject that hits close to home for many of us, transportation and logistics. Specifically, the challenges and innovative solutions that are shaping the future of delivery services in Metro Manila. Our guest today is someone who has taken on this challenge head first and is creating waves in the industry. He's the founder and CEO of Mober, a tech-driven logistics platform that's defining how small businesses and individuals in Metro Manila handle deliveries. He's been in the business for quite some time, navigating through various industries before deciding to tackle one of Metro Manila's most pressing issues, which is traffic and inefficient delivery services. So without further ado, let's welcome Dennis Ng, the founder and CEO of Mober. Dennis, great to have you here.
Thank you, Sir Chito. I noticed that you pronounce my family name as Ng, right? In the Filipino, they always call it Nang, right?
Yeah, I've been to Hong Kong for a while, so
that's right.
I know those little bits of. So, Dennis, can you share a bit about Mober's journey? What inspired you to establish Mober, which is a sustainable logistics company?
So I think we started Mober 2016, right? Unconsciously, probably we're already there for a sustainability because when we established Mober then, it was a platform. It is an app where we want the small SMEs to just book a delivery trucks, right? Instead of them buying their own. Dati kasi, we don't have that eh. May papadeliver ako, may lilipat bahay ako, I have to call my friend, di ba? So, we did this platform, right? But as a startup, it was very challenging then to raise fund. All the VCs were so focused in Indonesia then. Nagkataon na, nandun lahat.
Why Indonesia?
They put all their money in Indonesia then because maybe of the populations, right? Double our population, right? And two, and most Indonesian then was so into techie na. Diba? So, dun napunta yung lahat ng pera ng mga venture, right?
Venture capital.
There's Gojek there, Bulacapac there, there's a very big mga unicorn. We're there, right? So, I was starting here in the Philippines doing that and no idea on how to access fund, right? And I was in the industry wherein bago lang sa atin eh. Ano yung app dati, di ba? So, we're educating, it's very expensive.
You started at what year?
2016.
2016.
Mas nauna pa kami sa famous grab hailing dito, right? So, we have to educate, right? So, it's really hard, no? Then, that time I was fortunate that I were able to get the account of one of the biggest appliance center in the Philippines. It's the SM Appliance Center. Na to revolutionize the delivery of appliance. Kasi dati, pag bumili ka ng TV, 5 days pa i-deliver na. So, when we had Mober, kaya nang i-deliver same day. That was the transition, no? From a very traditional 5 days delivery to a same day delivery or to the next day. That was big then. So ngayon, same day na, next day na, di ba? Well, that's the journey of Mober. Until 2021, nag-EV na kami.
And all of your vehicles now are EV?
Yes. Everybody's asking na paano daw namin nagawa na nag-transition agad.
Yeah.
Right? For them, it's so fast, right? For us naman sa Mober, I always tell people that we're not smarter than other logistic company, right? It just so happened lang na we have this guts or we were in the timing na we were an asset-light company before. Meaning we don't have trucks. We just an app, right? We don't have trucks. So when we saw an opportunity na why not transition to EV?
Transition talaga.
Diba? So wala naman kaming asset na dapat ibenta.
Mm.
Wala naman kaming mga diesel na naka-inventaryo na truck, right? So nag-transition kami. Kaya mas madali sa amin mag-transition sa EV kasi bili lang kami ng bili ng EV.
Oo.
That's
Talaga
the
from
first.
scratch. No?
Oo. So I remember we started 2 to 3 units with IKEA. Ang charger nga namin sa garahe lang ng kaibigan ko na may maliit kaming charger na kinakabit, di ba? So now we have a 3,000 square meter charging hub somewhere in Pasay City.
Which is a huge area.
Yes, yes. Sa
And,
una,
how many vehicles?
sa una sir, when we saw it bare pa lang, so okay, this is more than enough, right? But nang natapos na yung infra, ganun, kasya lang kami dun, 70 units lang eh.
70 lang.
70
sa
lang, sir. 3,000, sir, 70 lang. We have to look for more parking space, right? But the like of Nestle, na client namin, they gave us parking space where kung saan kami naglagay din ng charger namin. So, yung pang sa kanila, doon namin pinapark at charge na sa area nila. Oo.
Yung infra ang problema nyo, no?
Infra, sir,
in
infra.
terms of yun sa
EV.
EV. Oh.
Yes, kaya sa amin, sir, sa Mober, we're not just doing delivery. We're building an ecosystem for the logistic. Well, I would say we're building an ecosystem for the green logistic industry.
No?
Oo.
Which can be a model do sa yung yung modernization ng no?
Oo.
Public vehicles.
Okay. Iba ho ang industriya namin sa logistic kaysa
Oo.
doon sa mga transport, diba? Sa people transport.
Pero in technology, halos
So far, halos pareho.
pareho.
May mga nag-build na ng mga charger. If you go to malls, may mga charger na sila, di ba?
Isa.
Isa, dalawa, di ba?
Dalawa.
But ganito po yun eh. Ang tanong dyan is, kaya ba ng grid yung kuryente?
Oh, that's
Diba? Kaya ba?
no?
Like
That's a
kami,
consideration.
yes, sir, yes. Like itong sa Pasay namin, di ba, sir? Our biggest capex there is yung wiring namin from the transformer going inside. Yung kable lang, sir, we spend so much. Ang laki, sir, ng gastos namin doon.
Why would it affect the grid?
Tanong ni Seth, may enough kuryente ba tayo na pwede namin kunin?
Ganun kalaki yung
Ngayon, sir, kung sabay-sabay namin gagamitin sa yung 200 namin na vehicle, sabay-sabay kami mag-charge, ang mga 700 o 600, 700 kilowatt ang kailangan namin.
Oh, yeah?
Kasi like, for example, if we have 60 kilowatt na sasakyan, di ba? So we charge 80%. Let's say, we charge 40 kilowatt na lang. Times mo 200, sir, 800 kilowatt. Easily, we need 800 kilowatt of kuryente.
Nearly 1 megawatt.
1 megawatt. Yeah. So, ganun, sir. Yun ang mga
yung,
kailangan natin na mga asasa.
Ganun pala.
So, it's not easy, sir, na, yeah, buy EV and takbo na, di ba? Hindi, sir, madali.
Mas lalo kung mas marami yung vehicles na magiging electric.
Oh, yes. The question is, it's very easy to sell EV.
Yung pala isang consideration.
The question
We
is
have
like,
never,
where's the infra for that?
yung yung grid.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
Dennis, maybe you can tell us how has the logistics industry in the Philippines evolved, and where does Mobile fit in this shift?
It's a very challenging task, no? If you look at our current logistic setup, I would say the transport, no? It's fragmented. When I say fragmented, sir, wala kang makitang isang kumpanya na nagmamay-ari ng 1,000 units, right? So karamihan kasi sa transport natin is like, it's a mom and pops. We call it mom and pops in Mober. No? These are the small company or a family will own 5 to 10 units na mga sasakyan, right? So maliliit na sasakyan na fleet, di ba? Then since maliliit yung fleet, yung scalability nila, yung economics to scale, mas mahirap, sir, right? kung mag-rent pa sila ng garahe, wala ka naman rent na 420, 200 square meter na garahe, right? So, ang nangyayari dito, very fragmented, no? Kaya pag nakita nyo, sir, sa plantilla ho ng delivery hanggang ma-deliver, ang una nilang parating tinatawaran, yung last mile delivery, yung parate, ang bottleneck, sir. Doon nila binabarat. The reason why I believe bakit na nagkakaroon ng babaan ng presyo doon, because there are so many small truckers na kailangan nila habulin yung cash flow. So kahit mababa ang presyo, okay na. Basta may pambayad lang ako sa bangko pang amortize ng mga sasakyan ko, di ba? So kaya doon, sir, nangyayari yung challenge, di ba? For mover, I think we have a very clear direction, no? Mover will have a segment of logistic, meaning yung mga client namin, like sila Ajinomoto, sila IKEA, sila Samplan Center, Kuninagel, and sila Merz, logistic kami doon, sir. End to end. We go to the warehouse, we deliver, right? Yung ganon. But for us to scale faster, we will help the mom and pops, itong mga maliliit na mag-transition papuntang EV. So, since walang financing pa sa EV sa bangko, kasi hindi pa alam ng bangko kung ano yung life ng EV, takot pa sila na magpapautang, except for BDO na pinautang kami, yun. Yun ang challenge, sir. So, ang gagawin na namin is for the small trucker to transition to EV, they have to consider financing. 2, saan kami mag-charge? Wala pa naman charger infra.
Yeah. Right.
So what we'll do is we want to help the small truckers to transition to EV by mobile renting our EV to them. They use our facilities and they continue their business with the like of Nestle. Yun ang papupuntahan namin, sir.
Yung private sector initiative talaga, no?
Yes, private sector initiative. And for us to grow bigger, we want to help the small truckers to transition to EV. Kami na magpaparent sa kanilang EV namin. May infra na kami charger, they can go to our hub, charge na rin sila.
So late talaga yung yung support ng government in terms of infra.
Well, sir, again, with all due respect with the government, I mean, they're very supportive in wala tayong tariff, walang duties pag-import, right? Okay na yun, sir, na support. Tapos, we cannot asa lahat sa government. We have to do our share also, our part. Oh, that's more than enough for us.
Yung mga fiscal incentives.
Okay na yun, sir. Oo.
So, satisfied kayo?
Wala ko sana. Pag pwede kaming bigyan ng tax holiday, kahit pa paano, 3 years sa that will be really...
wala kayo.
Wala kaming tax holiday, sir.
Hindi ba, yun? Parang, how do you call that? Yung business na yung pioneer, something?
Well, we have to go to BOI for that, right? We talk to BOI. But for ganito, wala. That's why nga, parati kong binibiro si Senator Win na, sir, kayo yung ponente ng EVIDA law, right? Ang ganda ng project. Sir, pwede naman bigyan kami ng tax holiday man lang kahit 3 years. Yun.
So, hindi EVIDA law, wala pang tax
wala,
holiday?
Sir. I think the EVIDA law exempts, yung duties pag-import, yung
mga basic.
Yung mga basics. Sir.
I see. So, Dennis, we're going back to your problems in the EV industry after this commercial break.
This break is brought to you by Meralco, ang liwanag ng bukas. SM, we've got it all for you. Smart. Live more today. Union Bank. It starts with you.
Usapang OFW is the show that honors the journeys of our modern-day heroes, our OFWs. Join Chingmi Fernandez, John Dodson, and Rafi Ayang every Tuesday and Thursday at 3 p.m. to hear the real stories behind the sacrifices. Watch it live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and Daily Tribune Official on TikTok.
Want to hear from thought leaders shaping our world? Straight Talk with Chito Lozada and Ted Montalibano dives into leadership, politics, and business every Wednesday at 10 a.m. Catch conversation live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and Daily Tribune Official on TikTok.
Ready for the hot takes of today's biggest issues? Hot Patatas with Vernon Velasco and Carl Magadia delivers the news that matters.
every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Tune in live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune now on YouTube, and Daily Tribune Official on TikTok, where the real talk happens.
Utol, once just a colloquial term for a brother or sister, today the same term stands for a better option to your transportation needs. Unified Transport Operations League, or better known as Utol, was established to give you an alternative to ride-hailing, with the concept of availing the service with care and compassion, as if it was rendered by your own sibling.
Utol ka ba? Dito ka na. Utol ka, iingatan kita.
Now, who would you prefer to drive you home?
Utol ako, mangangalaga sa'yo.
Utol, the ride-hailing app to consider.
Madaling sabihin mong negosyo, pero ang dami mong alalahanin dyan. Saan kukuha ng mga sangkap, saan ang pwesto mo, trabahante, lalo na ano ang puhunan na gagamitin mo. Ang ating mga kababayan na nagsusumikap ang nangangailangan ng gabay at patnubay para mas handang harapin ang mga pagsubok ng pangangalakal. Ang Kaunlad Pinoy Party List ang tunay niyong kadamay. Kasama niyo kami sa pag-unlad. Bawat Pilipino, dapat may negosyo.
Kaunlad Pinoy Party List number 133.
So, mga katribu, we're back with Mober and Dennis here. So, Dennis, what challenges did Mober face in transitioning to electric vehicles? And how did you overcome them?
2 years ago, balik tayo. There's no finances. There's no financing. Hirap. We have to bootstrap. That's one. Meaning we have to raise our fund and buy our own EV, right?
Okay.
So, yan yung challenge namin noon. 2, infrastructure. So again, a while ago, we're saying, kung iasa natin sa government, matagal. And I think we have to do our part, right? So what Mober did is, we built our own charging hub. So yun mga challenges.
Yung transition, hindi ka ba nahirapan doon from yung iba yung wala kayong mga vehicles dati, puro up, then ita-transition mo sa electric vehicle.
I think instead of saying that it was a challenge, right? For us, it was a blessing. Kasi all we need to do is just buy EV. Bili lang kami ng EV, may sarili kaming sasakyan, right? Ang kailangan lang namin pag-aralan, paano gamitin ng EV. May pagkakaiba ho ang paggamit ng EV tsaka ang pag-drive ng diesel. Kasi on the EV side, since kurente siya, umapa ka lang ng biglang ganun, sisipa yung...
Right,
di ba? Unlike sa diesel, pag inipakan mo, bubuga pa yung diesel hanggang sa injection pump bago siya
sumipa.
Yes, and knowing that, kung pa to, diesel, kailangan mo bumuelo, di ba? So we teach our driver on how to use the EV. We have training. Also, ang EV kasi, when you brake, nagre-regenerate siya ng power. So we teach them how to do a soft braking para mas maraming energy na maibalik, di ba? So yan yung mga una namin na challenges.
And talking about the drivers, you mentioned earlier when we were off air na inclusive yung niya. Mas marami ba o malaking portion lang yung mga female drivers?
Okay. So, konti pa. Kasi because of the industry sa Philippines, diba, na ang delivery driver, lalaki lang talaga, di ba? So, ngayon, we're building that ecosystem where we want the female or the lady to go to this male industry driving na. Madali kasi, naka-aircon sila. Tapos, ang sasakyan, automatic lahat. So, you have to teach them.
May advantage ba pag lady driver instead of...
Oo. Ang laki ng advantage, sir.
Marami,
sir. Madaling kausap. I mean, they value the job, they value the work, right? They're very serious. Si President ng SSS, Mr. J, said, Dennis, send me our proposal kung paano gagawin. They're very open. on how.
You would install the whole compound with the solar panels? Yung
We're
bubong?
not into that industry, right? The
Oh.
PV industry.
So
We are looking for somebody to do it for
Somebody,
us. Lang. As mentioned earlier, we were invested by Climb Capital. No? Climb Capital is an impact fund, right? They also have another company that invested here in the Philippines. They're doing the solar. So baka sa kanila ko na lang ipagawa kasi hindi ko naman expertise yun, sir.
Okay. So that would address yung sa problem sa grid, no?
Well,
Mababawasan.
okay. May challenge din pa rin, sir. Kasi since logistic tayo, lahat ng sasakyan natin wala sa umaga. Nasa labas lahat. Yung kasagsagan ng init natin, wala yung mga sasakyan, right? So
Storage
we have to invest
naman.
in storage. You know, a 500 kilowatt storage costs what? Minimum 200,000
Yun ang
US.
problem karamihan ngayon sa ano yan.
Yeah, I mean, for
Solar.
us to have a BESS or battery storage system of a 500 kilowatt, 10 million isa.
Yung isa.
Ang isa for 500 kilowatt, di ba? Kung kailangan namin 800, di dalawa. So doon naman ang investment namin.
I see.
So yun. Hindi madali, sir. Pero hopefully ma-solve din natin to sooner than later.
So but you're pushing through with the yung solar
Pag
panel.
dumating yung panahon na umokay, pwede lalagyan ko yan, sir.
Okay.
Lalagyan ko yan. Oo.
So Dennis, what's your long-term vision for Mober? And how do you see it shaping the future of electric vehicles and sustainable logistics in the country?
So, long term, sir, maybe 5 years is long term, no? I mean, we're a startup, we look 5 years. Hopefully, within 5 years, we grow our fleet, right? So, this year, we're hoping if we can grow it to 500, or in the next few years, we grow it to 2,000, no? But our focus now
Ano yan, no?
1 kilometer at a time, right? So, dito muna tayo sa intracity, then saka na tayo mag-intercity naman. Pag ready na. Malay mo, in the next 2 years, ang isang battery can travel 1,000 kilometers. Di natin alam.
So are you exploring other business kind of businesses?
There's so many, sir. There's so many ideas, no? So many ideas. How to
part
go
of
to
Mober.
how to go to that, right? It can be part of Mober, it can be a subsidiary of Mober, right?
Ah.
But I have too much in my plate. I mean, the Philippine market alone is too big, right?
Right.
To the point that I'm not even worried if there's another player to come. Kasi nga malaki yung industriya, right?
Market, no?
So I mean, another player coming in, meaning it will validate what we are doing is really correct.
So you were recently in Australia, isn't it?
Yes, I was invited
For
to talk there.
Sustainability Forum.
There's
So
a
what
event called
happened there?
Impact Summit
Summit.
2015. This is hosted by Australian Department of Foreign and Affair Trade, no, DFAT, and Australian Development of Investment, no, ADA. So we work closely with them because they invested in our investor. So we have a lot of technical assistance. Like we need to make a report for our ESG. Yung sa Mober, we have an ESG department. We have an ESG officer. So lahat ng carbon, mga
Emissions.
ang GHG namin, nire-record namin, paano namin aayusin yung mga dapat hindi kailangan gamitan ng emission. The inclusivity. So we record ganon. And as strict as like we cannot record a revenue 10% of revenue, hindi pwedeng more than 10% of revenue galing sa delivery ng alcohol tsaka ng tobacco.
Ah, yeah?
Yes. So, ganun ho kami ka-stricto. So, we can deliver.
10% mali.
We can deliver tobacco, we can deliver beer or mga liquor, but
So,
hindi
even-
dapat siya mag-exceed sa 10% ng total
10%.
revenue namin.
Aha.
So, ganun ho kalinis pagdating sa sustainability, si Mover, ganun ho kami ka-stricto.
Ganun din yan doon sa expansion projects niya sa North and South.
Yes, sir. Total, holistic siya, sir.
Holistic,
We cannot,
okay.
yeah, we cannot.
By the way, when are you opening the new hubs?
We are currently raising fund. We are now on our Series A fund raising. So as soon as we close the fund, we'll set up. If we can raise fund in the next few months, 2-3 months, by end of this year, we'll do that. Yung sa dalawang properties, sir, Mober will buy. We will buy bibili na kami ng lupa.
Sarili. Oh. How big are those properties?
To make it lucrative, or I would say to make it feasible para magamit ng ibang small truckers, we're looking at this mga 10,000 square meter.
Bigger than no? What you have right
Oo,
now?
dito sir, 3,000 lang to, sir.
3,000
Maliit
lang.
to.
Oh. Both North and South yan?
Yes, sir.
10,000.
Yung south natin, probably sa Laguna, yung north natin, baka sa may Pampanga side na tayo. Para
Pampanga,
ma-cover na natin.
okay.
Kasi yung delivery ho natin from Central going to Pampanga, no, kaya na yan eh. Kaya nang abutin ng range ng EV natin. Pero pagdating natin doon, kailangan lang natin mag-charge, right?
Parang base din ng...
Parang base na, sir.
para ma-extend yung
That's how.
reach.
Since we're also looking to Bicol, no? Because I'm a Bicolano, so I know that geography papunta doon.
Right.
We wanna put a fast charger in every 150 kilometers from Manila to Bicol, no? But ang problema naman natin doon is like, parati kaming brown out sa Bicol. Paano kung dumating yung truck natin, walang kuryente, hindi natin mapapower up. So, yun naman.
We can discuss that in another episode, Dennis. So, can we have your parting words, Dennis, regarding the plans of Mober and the future that you see for the company?
Okay. First, sir, thank you for having me here. It's really fun
It's our
discussing this. No? Well, our plan is to grow our fleet, no, and build this infrastructure and eventually help the small truckers. So, yun lang, sir. Ganun kasimple ang gusto natin gawin sa industriya ng logistics. No? Mabago lang sana natin, kahit in a very small little way.
And Mober will have a big part in that.
Yeah, hopefully, sir. Yun naman ang natin, ang gusto natin gawin.
Inspiration.
Yan naman yung inspiration natin. Bakit tayo gumigising araw-araw, di ba? Para gawin yun.
Well said. So that's a wrap for today's episode of Straight Talk. We hope you enjoyed our conversation with Dennis Ng and gained valuable insights into the future of logistics and delivery in Metro Manila. If you missed any part of today's discussion, you can catch the full episode online anytime. And don't forget to join us again next Wednesday at 10 a.m. for more thought-provoking discussions right here on Straight Talk. It's been a pleasure having you with us. Stay safe, stay informed, and stay inspired. I'm Chito Lozada, and this has been Straight Talk. Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you, sir, for having me. Thank you, sir.
This public service announcement is brought to you by Meralco.
Alam nyo ba kung saan napupunta ang binabayad nyo sa Meralco? Dito sa series na ito, isa-isahin natin yan para maipaliwanag ko po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Joe Saldariaga ng Meralco Corporate Communication Office. Alam nyo ba na pag nagbabayad kayo ng bill sa kuryente, nasa mga 20% lang on the average ang napupunta sa Meralco? Sa katotohanan, nahahati sa iba't ibang components ang inyong electricity bill. Kumbaga parang pizza lang yan. Kasama sa binabayaran natin ay ang generation charge na napupunta sa generation companies o mga nag-ooperate ng power plants, transmission charge na napupunta sa System Grid Operator ng Pilipinas, na National Grid Corporation of the Philippines, at iba-ibang charges na napupunta sa gobyerno Katulad po ito ng mga subsidies, taxes, universal charges at fit-all. Kung tutuusin, tulad nga nabanggit ko, nasa around 20% on the average ang kabuang bill ang binabayad sa Meralco sa pamamagitan ng distribution charge. Ito na ang pinaka-epektibong sistema para sa electricity consumers. Iwas abala ito para hindi na isa-isahin pang bayaran ng iba't ibang kumpanya na dinadaanan ng kuryente. Naway, nabigyan linaw ko po kayo kahit papano sa inyong mga katanungan ukol sa inyong electricity bill. Hanggang sa muli, ako po si Manong Joe, ang inyong lingkod.